If you had told me when I woke up that I would be doing this today, I wouldn't have believed you.
Hey, Dino, thanks for showing up. All right, so I am completely performing. This is my humble bard's request of groveling for coin. So please hit the like button for me. I'm doing this live groveling for coin and just looking to see if I can get, I'm going to try to get 10 likes, and I'm setting my bar pretty low because I'm completely out of my comfort zone right now, showing my
That was Quill, Queen of the Crows, appearing live on YouTube for the first time. Let's talk about how this happened. Rise up, Renée. The journey's calling your name. Today's day 167, and it's pretty late at night, and nothing about today was normal. Instead of waking up and having my thoughts, I ended up doing things out of order. And as a result, I found the courage and the inspiration to show up as Quill, my bard character from my fantasy world. So before we get too into things, let's check the stats and feed the crows. Guys, I've been in the barn and my crows are literally right outside. Can you hear them? The babies. Let's see if I can get close enough. I don't know why it's not zooming in more. There they are. Look, they're coming down to say hi to me. Aww. So it was a strange day indeed, because I can tell you that the crows have not done that before. I had already fed them and gone into the barn, and when I came out, I could hear them. They were extremely noisy and they were like all right there. And then even as I approached, they kind of all descended and flocked together. So that was definitely a first. I don't know if they were requesting more peanuts or not, but it was definitely different. Now, the whole reason I was in the barn was because I was thinking about like my pay it forward and who we needed to visit and say hi to in the show. And I decided to go to the barn so that I could do like a little video for Miss M. I'm in my barn. Now, I still owe Allison a box of stuff. And Allison, I have not forgotten about you, but I've been staying prioritized. So your box of stuff is still right here, and I just need to go through it and pack it up for you, Allison. But that is not the pay it forward for today. My pay it forward for today is for Miss M. I was thinking of my Halloween costumes, and I wanted to dig out the costume from when I was Sally and my husband was Jack. Check this out, guys. Look what I found. I've been thinking I needed to buy a purple cloak, and I found my purple cloak. I'm gonna put it on. So I'm not sure. I think I might have to do something with this because I made this for Halloween and it's totally terribly made, but I lined the hood with all this gold. And now I guess that kind of works
if I'm queen of the crows, but I don't know that I like it because I want more purple. But I can't believe it. I've been saying I wanted a purple cloak, and the universe provided. I forgot all about this purple cloak and that I made it. So I'm so glad that I'm here on a field trip. For you, Miss M, I'm going to keep digging.
I went into my barn because I was looking for a very specific costume that I wanted to show Miss M because she loves The Nightmare Before Christmas. And there was one year that I had made a costume for my son and for myself and for my husband, and we all went as characters. I was Sally. And so I stumbled on my purple cloak. And so, of course, I was like, I'm taking this inside. I've got to have this purple cloak. And I did the video and the footage, and I took pictures of I did find the Nightmare Before Christmas costumes, and I put pictures of those on Miss M's community because we've been playing around in the crow's nest with visiting each other's communities. And then I went inside and I got ready to do my workout, and my whole day was messed up. I didn't make it to my normal lives in the morning, and I stumbled on a different channel's live, and it was Father Bard. So this is just a shout out to thank him and thank the universe for sending me his channel. He's got quite a few subscribers, actually. I doubt he even knows that I watched him, but I like to give credit where credit is due. And he inspired me to let out my inner bard. And I did my workout, watched his live. It was so much fun. And then I sat down to record my raw thoughts. Hey guys, day 167 here. I am still doing it. And this morning, I've just gotten so much done already. I already went on my field trip and videoed that, and I took a bunch of pictures. The crows were like crazy today, but what I want to share from my journey today is how I just keep going forward and a new idea comes and I try to figure out how to add it into the mix. So today we're going to timestamp this day 167. I'm finally ready to embrace Quill, and here's my Quill. So you guys might ask, well, what is she talking about? So I am a fantasy lover, love D&D, love Lord of the Rings, and my alter ego is a bard named Quill. And this is my Quill that I've had, I don't know, for about 5 years. And it's one of my props for my character. The only thing that's sad is it's not purple. But truthfully, my character was a tiefling and she had maroon skin. So there was a reason for this Quill. But my bard name is Quill. And I had a familiar. This is Hubert. Yes, I know, super clever, right? But I think when I set out to become a bard for real on YouTube, and Bert and Ernie showed up, I think that's where Bert came from. It really wasn't Sesame Street, because I had Hubert because owls are super wise. So he was my familiar in my fantasy world. But Bert showed up for real, and I couldn't call him Hubert. So I called him Bert. And then when there were two of them, Bert and Ernie just kind of came out of my mouth. So that really is kind of where Bert and Ernie came from. And yeah, so today, 100%,
I'm ready to be Quill. I don't know if Cheese Wizard gave me some, I don't know, bravery points there, but I think I'm ready to embrace my inner fantasy child. So we'll see where this goes. Should be real interesting.
Well, we already know what happens next. I went ahead and I put on my purple cloak and I went live and I became Quill, Queen of the Crows, for about 30 beautiful minutes. And it was so much fun. And I am grateful to each and every one of you that were there for her first performance. And beyond being grateful to those who showed up to the live stream, I am also grateful to Father Bard, as I said, for giving me the inspiration in the first place. As far as yesterday goes, the moment that made everything I did yesterday worth it was this comment from Echo. Hello, my friend, fellow bard. She wrote, "This absolutely made my day. This song was rough to make. Thank you so much." And then she quoted, "You don't write songs, you cast enchantments. May live rent free in my brain, bard forever." And there's a little bit more there, but basically she thanked me for or she even quoted me, and I was just having fun. She did another amazing song. I listened through, and just incredible talent. I feel humbled to be in the presence of such another amazing bard. So let's pass it on, and let's go ahead and go visit and say hi to the most beautiful Miss M. And here it is. And she has a fun channel. And she has lots of shorts, lots of posts, some videos. She likes to post like pretty little cards to music, and it's a lot of fun. I'm going to go to her community tab to see if I can find my post, but I don't know. Oh, here it is. So I've posted on Miss M's channel, and there's the costumes that I posted for her just to have fun. So she's very active in her community post, so it's a really great place to connect with Miss M. So Miss M, I hope you have an amazing day. Isn't that fun? So let's talk about today's quest, guys. I have written down my priorities, and shocker, they are the same top 3 priorities that I had yesterday. And then I've had to add a few different ones into the mix. Like, I have the priority of not posting or doing anything Saturday or Sunday. I want to relax a little bit from YouTube and remember that work-life balance until we meet again, whether it be Renee or Quill the Queen. Remember to follow the story and find your people. Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow.